Danny boys, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh Danny boy, oh Danny boy, I love you so.
Emmet Cahill, you're welcome to Irish Voices. It's your second time around in California. You must be looking forward to it all.
I am, Donny, yeah. This show coming up in Vacaville is actually going to be my debut show of 2017, starting off a long year of touring, and no better place to start it than over in California. I've been over many times and I know there's a great affection for Irish music, so looking forward to getting off to a great start.
Tell me about the whole idea of this tour, because it's based around a new record that's coming out.
Yeah, so the album I'm releasing, it's my debut Irish album called Emmet Cahill's Ireland, and you know what we wanted to do with this album was, I suppose, bring back some of the old classic Irish songs that I suppose maybe spoke of a different time. You know, songs like Irish Eyes Are Smiling, Danny Boy, I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, an Irish lullaby, of course, which was synonymous with even American singers like Bing Crosby and people like that, and of course songs like Macushla, which are synonymous with the John McCormack and Frank Patterson. And we wanted to kind of bring these songs to a new generation of people. These are songs that have been passed on through families, through generations, and they're they kind of, I suppose, sum up a lot of the values and the morals that Irish people would have. It's all about family and culture and identity, and we kind of wanted to do an album that would encompass all that, and that's what we'll be performing on the tour as well.
Well, tell us a little bit about the album. You've told us many of the songs, surely. Who's involved in the recording side of it?
So the album was orchestrated by David Monroe, who's actually the musical director of Celtic Thunder, the show I've been touring with for a few years. It was produced by Seamus Brett. Seamus will be on tour with me now for the next month across the States. I arranged some of the songs myself. Some of these songs, I suppose, were, some of them are very much like a soundtrack to my childhood in a way, and that they're songs that my parents would have taught me. There's a song on there called My Cavan Girl, which is a song my dad taught me when I was very young. It was always his party piece, if you like, at family gatherings. Often The Stilly Night, of course, by Thomas Moore, was one my grandfather used to sing. Again, Irish Lullaby, my grandmother used to sing that one to me. So there was a reason why we picked all of these songs. They all had a relevance to me in my life, and as I said, that's why we want to call the album Emmet Cahill's Ireland. It's the Ireland that I know and grew up with, and in many ways it's the Ireland that I take with me whenever I go on tour.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me.
The performance will be not quite similar to how you performed in the cultural centre last year, but among all of it, you were able to chat with the audience. You're very good at doing that.
Well, I mean, some people might think I might have kissed the Blarney Stone at one point. Well able to talk, but I think a big part of what the concert is about, I suppose, talking about life in Ireland as well. People are always intrigued. They enjoy the music, but they're also intrigued by what life is like in Ireland. I talk about my own life growing up, but also my experiences of Ireland since I've moved to America. Since I've been around America, and the stories I hear, the many people that I've met who've spoken about visiting Ireland or their ancestors and all those sort of things. I think it's nicely encompassed in the concert, and I always try to create a very personal, intimate atmosphere for people that they can just sit back and relax and almost feel like they're joining me in my living room for a few songs and stories. That's the kind of atmosphere we try to create, and hopefully people feel that.
Remind us again of that date in Vacaville.
So it's the 23rd of February at the Vacaville Performing Arts Centre. We start at 7:30. I'll also have a local choir doing a support slot before I hit the stage, and then they're going to sing a couple of songs with me as well. So it'll be a nice evening, very inclusive. I wanted to involve the local community, and people have been hugely supportive of the concert so far. So yeah, really, really looking forward to coming back and seeing everyone again.
And how would we get tickets for that?
If you go to my website, emmetcahill.com, it's all up there, and information on the new album, of course, is on there. It's actually been released the day after the Vacaville concert, but I will have copies of the album for the people in Vacaville, so they'll actually be getting a world exclusive, if you like, Donna. They'll have them before anyone else in the world will have them, so I'm excited about that, and showing people this album that I've been working on, and hopefully it'll create some memories for them, maybe bring them back to happy times in their lives, and that's what the songs and the stories have always been about.
Well, thank you for joining us on this part of your journey and your story, and the best of luck when you come to Vacaville and the rest of the US for your tour.
Thanks so much, Donna. Looking forward to seeing everyone in a couple of weeks.
And perhaps we will come back again. But since it has so ordered been, a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.